My VidCon started with flying across the country to meet some close friends whom I've never met before. VidCon was an experience, to say the least. Whether you're meeting John and Hank Green, people you've been following for a long time, or some friends you've made through the internet, everyone is still just a person, which was hard for some people to remember. The big takeaway that everyone seemed to have from this year's VidCon was the disrespectful fans, which is sad because the fans who admittedly would run up the down escalators seemed to overshadow all the good about the conference. Like the panels, which were absolutely full of great conversations about education, community, and representation. VidCon was definitely a catalyst to friendship. You could almost immediately become friends with most of the people you meet there. Then you could go and hang out with them at amazing events like the Secret Show, where you could just relax and listen to some good music with some great people. When you're in a place surrounded by people who share the same common interests as you, it's incredibly easy to start up a conversation, even for people who are bad at conversations. At VidCon, you're always around all types of passionate people that can inspire you. For me, being around friends you don't normally get to see was way better than anything at VidCon, which is not to say there weren't great things at VidCon, because there were, like the amazing concerts which were so intense. I was able to see some of my favorite people absolutely kill it on stage, but what was even better than that was being able to enjoy all of it with some of my friends. It was great to see so many people being unapologetically enthusiastic about all the things that they loved, and not even caring about how they were perceived. One of the best experiences was being at the Julia Nunes concert, where more than 15 of us put our arms around not only friends, but also strangers, and just sang along to the music. We were practically one big loving family. It was awesome, but I'm not gonna act like there weren't any bad things, because there were plenty of issues with security, safety, and lines. I just don't want those problems to be the things that overshadows all the positives. VidCon probably would have sucked if it weren't for all the friends I was able to see and make. I think the conference has some good things about it, but the great things were more about a connection and less about an experience. There were plenty of good experiences I had that week, but the most important thing to me were the people I was able to have those experiences with, and man, were those people amazing. Most people were able to enjoy VidCon prom, but I didn't, which didn't matter because we went to Denny's, which is where the real party is at. I didn't really care much about meeting famous YouTubers, because I'd much rather just start a conversation with someone who could potentially be a friend than to get a photograph with someone who has a large following. We could talk about how much better the community used to be in the past, and how everything has changed now, but the truth is that the community, even with its divisions, has expanded into various different forms that are all awesome. If VidCon showed me one thing, it's that community isn't dead, it's just what you make it. VidCon, I'll see you next year.
Whoa. See, isn't that fun? No.